Hey everybody, it's Mike and welcome to Chip Damage. And if you can't already tell, today we'll be talking about Nightmare from Soul Calibur as done by First Four Figures. So to begin, I have to say this. I love Soul Calibur. It's my favorite 3D fighting game franchise out there, and I'm of particular fondness for Soul Calibur 2. I love the most recent entry, Soul Calibur 6, but I played Soul Calibur 2 a lot during my formative years, and that one has a very special place in my heart. By the way, Xbox version, Spawn, best choice. I'm not going to even argue that. Anyway, when I saw that First Four Figures was doing a Nightmare statue following the fantastic line of figures that they've done from other video game franchises, I had to have it. This figure was released in late 2017, early 2018, and it was a very pretty penny, but this was my main character that I played as in Soul Calibur 2, and it's the best version, in my opinion, of the character. So I didn't hesitate to get this. So where to begin on the figure himself? Well, I guess I'll state the obvious. He's a big boy. This thing is huge. This is one of the largest statues or figures in my collection, and it's definitely the heaviest. This guy is at least 20 pounds. The box for the base edition says it's 10 kilograms or 22 pounds, but with this extra base, it's probably heavier than that. This is not an easy figure to handle, but it is fantastic. So, to begin, this figure has two editions. There was a total of 800 struck between the two editions. The regular edition of the statue had a very flat, basic silver base, nothing too special or flashy. There was 425 units of that struck, and then there was this version, the special edition, of which there are 375. And the difference is, yes, that base, this big, rocky, fleshy base. This you had to get directly from first4figures.com. It's kind of the alternative to the special editions done with prior figures that they've done that I've shown in other videos. Prior figures to this, and some even after, have LEDs or lights put into the figure. And I actually kind of prefer what they've done here with the special base, because the lights in other figures are very nice and very flashy. Those lights burn out, and there's no easy way to replace those lights. So I kind of like just having this nice extra special base, which you did have to pay a little bit more for, but I think it's worth it. It really brings the piece together. And yeah, this guy is just massive, as you can see. Like, let me stand. Like, I can shake hands with Nightmare's like demonic hand in this. And if you think like, oh, Mike's like, you know, maybe he's a shorter guy. No, I'm 6 foot 2 inches. So keep that in mind. Put that in perspective. This is a big, heavy figure. And just so you can get a closer look at it, I'm gonna I'm gonna use my knees on this one and bring this a little bit closer to you. And yeah. Every First Four figure is individually numbered on the bottom. I will not be lifting this up and showing that today because it is just a little too heavy. I don't want to risk anything falling, but I got number 128 out of the 375 of these struck. And yeah, this guy, as you can see, I'll do the turn, you know, it's Nightmare from Soul Calibur 2. This pose, this character is now the logo of Project Soul, the team within Bandai Namco that make... Bandai Namco, I always say that. Bandai Namco that makes Soul Calibur, like this is their logo, and there's a reason why. It's powerful looking. It's fantastic. I mean, you can see there on the detail on the Soul Edge sword, like this, they really went all out. This is the pose most associated with the character, and I just love it. I mean, you can really see the fleshy, bulbous, like protrusions on his hand, or reddish brown, and you know, let's see if I can get the face closer to the camera. Like you can really see, you know, even up until his armor, the intricate designs, the designs on the eyes, everything. And yeah, I love this figure. You know, you need some room in the display case for this one, but if you're a big Soul Calibur fan like me, there's no other way to show your love for the franchise, no better way than to get a figure like this. They followed up this figure with Taki from Soul Calibur, which was also excellent, and hopefully they'll continue to do more as time goes on, but right now, it's just me and this big guy Nightmare right now. And yeah, I have no regrets on this. The limited editions of these are incredibly hard to find. Like I said, there's only 375 struck. You can find the regular edition without the base till this day. And even without the base, I recommend it. I mean, as a fighting game fan, as a Soul Calibur fan, you gotta at least consider this one. This is one of the finest statues that First Four has done. It's one of my favorites in my collection. This one's proudly on top of the display, very firmly supported. Like I said, this is stupidly heavy, but well worth the space in the collection. And yeah, man, Soul Calibur, I'm so happy where this franchise has gone. Soul Calibur 6 was great. It seems like it's all wrapped up with DLC. Hopefully we have more Soul Calibur in the future. But if we don't, I could always look at this figure and think back to the days when this was my game, when everybody on the block was playing Soul Calibur 2 and debating which was the best version, the one that had Lane, Keihachi, or Spawn. Like I said, it was Spawn, but this was my main, this was my guy, and I love this statue. So if you like what you've seen here today, please check out my other videos where I've looked at figures not just from First Four, but from other companies like Max Factory and Figma, Kotobukiya, as well as a number of others. We will continue to be looking at First Four figures, and I hope you join us for that. But for the meantime, I'm Mike, this is Nightmare, this has been Chip Damage, and thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves.